In this video, we'll be discussing the do-it-yourself side of the things when you're building your white label. So if you want to provide a do-it-yourself solution to your customers, to a specific target market, where they can build funnels and websites themselves, so you don't have to interact all that much where you're building the funnels and websites for them, but you still have to interact with them in order to convert them from trial customers to paying customers. So these are some of the basics. So the key factors when you're trying to grow your do-it-yourself are basically three. It's engage with the customer at all time. So you have to have a live chat, you have to have one-on-one calls in some cases, maybe depending on what kind of the customer needs, email sequences, video education. These are all very key. Actually, the education part is where the videos come in place. So the next step is you have to educate the people how to use your system. It is very wishful thinking if you think that you're just sending cold traffic into a platform and they will magically become your customers. You have to educate them, you have to prepare them. And this is where the education part comes. It's webinars, workshop, videos, through emails and live chats, basically the engage section. You educate them how to use the system and show them all the benefits and successful stories with your system. And this is key. Sometimes you might, if you just send 100 people to your platform without any preparation or any way to show them some of the things that they can do, just cold traffic, you have very little conversion. But if you show them some videos beforehand, if you have some really nice educational materials inside the platform and through emails, and you have live chat where they can ask you questions, you can have 3, 4, 5 times more conversions, which is the key. And the third thing is retain. So when you get a customer, make sure that it keeps stay with you. So this is very beneficial. It's very important because you have to show them the benefits and the results they're getting with your system. Otherwise, they might decide that they don't want to pay next month. So you have to show them all these things to retain them. Common mistakes: sending cold traffic without any preparation and thinking that it's magically going to convert. No matter how easy and amazing the platform is or any other product, you have to have some education. This is a new tool for anybody, and most people have no idea how to use a platform like this. So you have to educate them. Sending cold traffic to your homepage. Big mistake, because in most cases your homepage can be very, can cover a lot of things. So our suggestion is always create landing pages and funnels when you're doing some campaigns. The funnel is easy enough to understand on your own. Again, a mistake. You have to show them videos and teach them how to do different things. And that will have amazing results, because just sending traffic is simply not going to make it. And trust me, this is from experience. We've tried it before. We thought that just sending people, they will understand everything themselves. Well, it's not. It might be easy for you and me, but for them it might be hard, or at least it will be hard until they play around. And most people just sign up, they don't test it all that much, and if they don't magically in the first 5 minutes it doesn't grab their attention, they'll probably never go back. So you have to educate them, you have to get them back again to try it out if they haven't tried too much. So these are very key things. So how to stand out from the crowd. So this is the part where you show yourself that you are something else. And the thing with our system is, if you haven't yet realized, that we are very unique in terms of what we provide. So first of all, your customers, this is a system where we try to build it for actual conversion and doing things for the business, where you can build a website anywhere. Somewhere it's harder, somewhere it's probably not easier, but it's different ways to build a website. But a place where you can A/B test your pages, do super simple sales, yet very powerful with one-step sales and upsells and downsells, with the subscriptions and all these cool things with the CRM. This is a unique proposition for any business to grow online. So it's not just about the websites, it's about funnels, it's about how easy it is and smooth it is to use, the CRM where they can check things, the simple checkouts, the upsells, the downsells, the new things that we will be adding very soon, such as email marketing and others. So these things all add up and create an amazing proposition. And obviously the education. This is very important part. If you educate them, if you give them personal experience and time with you, this is valuable. So faster, more affordable, of course, if it comes to websites, but don't try to look for the affordability, because a business is okay with paying more if they see the actual results. So this is where we have to exceed and show to them. Funnels, A/B testing, easy checkouts, the CRM, reliability of being a partner and that can contact you at any time, and other things that you can provide on the site, such bonuses such as videos, educational things, stuff that you cannot get with a normal website builder that is just focusing on nothing, or just build your website and that's it. So let's show them how uniqueness of our businesses. So this is obviously the key. And again, stressing again, who is your customer and what is your niche. If you haven't yet, you have to go into that section, because when you're trying to get new customers, when you're creating any type of campaign, you have to be focused on who are going to be your customer. So the doc file, the link is going to go, and again it is below the video, but it will go where you can for your acceleration profile, where you can fill in the tables about niche and about the ideal customer. Again, identify what is the problem that we're solving. This is of course depending on who is your target market, what is the solution that we provide, and all these questions that we discussed in the video about customer profile and niche dive. And of course, we help who to achieve what by doing what. So we have to have USP for our system. So key steps, key things about promoting your do-it-yourself solution. So you have to create landing pages and funnels when you're doing any type of niche marketing campaigns, whatever it is. To be focused about generating leads. If you're going to be selling through a video where maybe you're setting right away some plans with the subscription widget, always have to be towards the goal of getting people to sign up if you're doing campaigns, if that's the idea of the campaign, of course. So you have to do it like this. If you just send them to your website, they'll just go all over the place. You'll find so much information, they might not sign up, because it's not focused about that. And when you do any type of campaign, just be focused on one thing. So focused and clear on one thing. Benefits of using your system. So you have to have this in your pages and landing pages and funnels. It's how they can achieve their goals. So everybody who comes to your to your platform, to your funnel, to your landing pages, they have a problem and you're the solution. So show them the benefits of you being the solution for them. Show them people who already use the system and how they accomplish different things, and obviously a lot of call to action and very clear and straight to the point. You can use some countdowns if it's some kind of an offer, free trial, no cards needed. These are all push things, conversion boosters that you can use in order to get more conversions, more people to sign up for the trial. But signing for the trial is just the first part. So it's great, you can convert a lot of people from visitors to trials, but this is where the hard thing comes. So first of all, in order to convert them into trial to paid customer, you have to, that's why I said you have to warm them up. So having some videos, having some really nice education and information before that is great. That's why webinars, that's why masterclasses and some kind of courses is awesome way to get them started, excited about the product, and then they can get in and start working with it. If you do it the other way around, it's hard because they get inside the builder, they don't know much about it, and they're confused. Okay, they might see some of the videos, but if you get them before that, so they can get excited and see how easy it is, how somebody is actually using it, they can start doing it themselves. And the key to converting a trial into a customer. So this is where the onboarding process comes in. And many people don't have onboarding process, which like I said, you can get 100 people into your platform without onboarding process, without any educational materials. You might convert 0 out of this 100, which is terrible. But if you have nice onboarding, you can convert 10%, 15%, why not even more, which is great. So then the thing about the onboarding is understanding, so to show the value of the product, and that will result in conversion. So when you show the customer that the pricing that they have to pay, that the value of the product is more than the pricing that they have to pay, it's going to be an easy sale, because they see the value. Okay, you asked me to subscribe for $30 a month, but I see I can do funnels, I can do, I can get more leads to my business, I can do more sales for my next campaign. Easy sale. I can see I can do that. All right, I'll commit. But you have to show that. So how to get there? This is where the educational materials, emails, videos, in-app messaging, live chats, all these things help you get boost of these conversion rates. So the videos is the best way to showcase a system like what we do. So you have to be in a compact form, so don't be too long on the videos, but talk about the benefits, and in one video talk about mainly about one thing. About, let's say, if you're doing about how to build a funnel, it's just about the funnel, how amazing it is, and do A/B testing and just show a few examples. If you're doing sales, create another video for sales. If you're doing landing pages, create it about that. If you're doing how to build your store, just do it about that. So do it individual videos. If you don't want to use ours, we will provide you ours as well, so you can use ours for this onboarding. But if you want, you can build your own videos as well. But videos are very important in your landing pages to capture their attention, to educate them about the system. Its best way is through videos. And yeah, include them in your email sequences and show the benefits. One message per email and per video, basically. So the onboarding email sequences, there will be another video especially about that. But it is a must. So when you sign up for any service, you have to have some onboarding showing you the most important parts. So this is the journey when you want somebody to get through the different steps of onboarding. So just show them the basics, how to set up their page, how to do if they're going for sales, how to do their first sales funnel, or how to build their e-commerce, adding their first products, how to connect the domain, how to do basic like an SEO, all these things that are key for any business. So include them as part of your email sequences. So you can send every day, or then you can have them every other day, and engage with them all the time, and they can ask you some questions via email, so you can make this conversation with them, so you can convert them into a customer. Again, building landing pages and funnels for your campaigns, and almost never send people to your main website, because you have to have organization when it comes to the campaigns, and be focused about the goal that you're trying to achieve. And your website, in many cases, is going to have a lot of distraction and a lot of information for a lot of things. So when you're doing campaigns, go for one goal. And the scaling formula when it comes to do it yourself and in SaaS in general is traffic plus message plus acquisition funnel plus some kind of a deal becomes a customer. So we'll go into the different sections of that. So the traffic, obviously, where does the people come from? And this is very key, because it has to be targeted people. That's why creating your user profile is so key, your niche and user profile of ideal customer, in order for your acquisition funnel to work. And we'll see some acquisition funnels, but so the traffic can be organic. To begin with, obviously you will not have a lot of organic traffic, so you might when you're doing campaigns, try with PPC and test out different ways to get more traffic. Social media, cold messaging and emailing, obviously for free, mostly free traffic that you can generate. Affiliates is another way. If you have partnerships with other people who can refer traffic to you, that's a great way. As you know, we have affiliate, so you can do that with the system. Email list. So if you already have an email list, you can use that to promote your services, to promote your campaign. to promote a specific, let's say, an educational set of videos that you've created about building a funnel or a website, you can absolutely do that with your email list or with any of the other campaigns. Events, if you have some kind of local events that you can visit for small businesses, you can go there, talk about how you can help them out. This one-on-one interaction is amazing, and we discussed that in the Do It For You segment. And yeah, it's a great way to get more customers and more traffic. Obviously, the events is not so much about do it yourself, but you can also promote that aspect of it as well. The acquisition funnel is the way that you actually, after a person signs up for the free trial, how to get them to this aha moment, the realization of the value of the product. So there is a few ways to do that. You have to touch bases with the customer by showing them videos and tutorials how to do different things, by providing online courses. So this is a very great way to promote your system, is not to just send them right away into the builder, but to have them sign up for an online course. It can be free, for example, where you educate them how to build an amazing website for their business, how to build a funnel, how to grow their business online in general, and then send them into the builder when they're already warmed up and they know what to expect and how they can start working with your system. Workshops and webinars is a great way as well, because you visually showcase the system, you visually explain things, you do this connection between you and them. You can tell a few stories, and then you can continue to show them general things about, give them free knowledge about business in general, and then you can do some deal at the end and close them. One-on-one calls, great way to communicate with the other person. You can show them a few things and answer their questions. Doc articles, they're great for again, more educational things. So when you're doing some kind of you can write for different topics and send them out to the customers in different forms. Ebooks also great if you want to build an ebook. So yeah, that's another way to educate and connect with the user, to showcase all the amazing things that they can do with the platform and all the value, because we have to get them to the value, to the aha moment. Message: be personal, speak on their language. That's why messaging is very important. That's why we have A/B testing, and when you do any type of campaign, even of your homepage, do A/B testing. Test out different headings, different USP type of messagings that you have in your site and your pages. It's very, very key to test out different messages, because one message can have a greatly different impact when you change it out to something else, and that can resonate better with the traffic that you're sending. Use case studies and testimonials. This is again part of the whole proposition when you're building a landing page and a funnel for a campaign. Always use happy customers that you have in your system, because that helps you show that it actually works for other people, that they can be part of your happy stories. And the offer. So this is where obviously you do that after you win their trust. So win their trust, and it's really easy to sell, because nobody will just purchase something without just meeting you in the street, without knowing anything about you, without winning their trust. You will not be able to sell anything. And they will buy things when they realize the great value of the product. So you have to get to that aha moment. And the deals and the offers that you can do are different. One way is, for example, with the subscribe widget, you can provide, let's say, 3 months deal, 3 months access to the system. You can also give them access to educational premium videos. You can give them the ability to do a one-on-one call with you. You can also give them the access, for example, if it's a business, in most cases it's a business, you can help them out, setting up Google My Business, Google Maps, registration for the business, all these things that you can help them out, that are like bonuses and part of a great offer that they can get. And to make it a bit, a lot different than just going to a normal website builder where they just build a website. Here we try to create, if we create something more of a community of a personalized connection with the users, this is where the sale would happen real easy, and this deal for the overall product itself is the whole deal. And the key elements of when you're doing some kind of a deal, like I said, like 3 months or some kind of a sign up right away thing, you can do it with free gifts, with the help videos, the helps them scale, the part of being of webinars, part being being part of a group of people who are in this whole acceleration group, for example. Give them the trial period, obviously, give them 14-day money back guarantees. These are things that they help conversion and boost the sales of your deals and in general using your system. Live chat support is being one of those as well. Being the ability to just ask a question and get a response real quickly when any doubt or any questions that they have, it's really priceless. Also, giving them limited time discounts with countdowns is a great way to boost conversions and sales. Access to community, like I said, Facebook groups, etc. You can do that and create a big package. And the economics when it comes to building your do-it-yourself. What are the economics? There are usually two things I personally like. I mean, obviously one being MRR is monthly recurring revenue, but that comes to a later stage, I guess. As one of the most important parts is the customer acquisition cost. And this is when you do any type of campaign, how much it costs you to get one paying customer into your system. And personally, my personal formula and what I like as a measurement is for SMBs, when you get a customer, 6 to 9 months to be the way to recoup your investment for the customer acquisition costs. So let's say that average monthly subscription is $25 a month, and in my opinion, your maximum customer acquisition should not be more than $200, give or take. So $150 to $225, as you can see in the example, because you have to be able to start profit after, let's say, 6 to 9 months. So this is my formula. It's obviously it's beneficial if you can have more services such as website design, as part of your do-it-yourself, to have the option. It can be like 5% of people to sign up, but this is extra cash, extra revenue, extra profit for you, and other services that you can provide, so such as maybe marketing of some sort, copywriting, whatever you can provide. You can also provide to these customers, because once you convert them, once they see the value, it's easy to sell them different things. So I suggest only providing this type of extra services once they, of course, the website creation is prior, but the other ones is after they become a customer. And the other thing is the lifetime value. So, this is very much connected with the churn and how many of your customers, and the retention, and how many of your customers keep on paying for your services. And obviously, to increase your lifetime value, that's connected with having a niche product in many cases, because you can charge more by providing the exact solution, and retaining the customers for as much as you can for years and years to come. And that generally comes with showing them the benefits of using your system, of having a website, having a funnel that generates them leads and sales, for example. So showcase them these things so that they can see that it works, so they can stick with you for as long as possible, to increase your lifetime value of the customer, which in general can also increase your customer acquisition costs. I mean, that it will give you a more wiggle room to get to spend even more for acquiring more customers, when you know that they will be paying for a long time. So these are some of the basics about your do-it-yourself solution. basically the uniqueness, you have to educate people to use your system, otherwise it will be really hard to convert them. You also have to have some kind of live chats, supporting types of way to connect with you, and for you to connect with them, of course. And these are the basics. Create different landing pages and funnel campaigns. We already have created some for you, but you can create your own. It really depends on what kind of a promotion and campaign that you might be running. And landing pages are great for that because they're focused, no headers, no footers. Just be straight to the point with whatever you're trying to promote in that funnel, in that landing page. And the onboarding is so key, because without onboarding it will be really hard to convert somebody into a paying customer. So emails, education, if you can do the education before, that's perfect. And that's why we have we'll show the different strategies of acquiring new customers, such as the webinars, the master classes, and the educational and tutorials up front, the free trials, all these things, the different ways and different tactics. But in general, education is the key to any SaaS software, and your SaaS business. And if you want to grow a really beneficial SaaS model, that's the key. And for example, one of our biggest one with more than 2,000 subscribers, they educate the customer up front. So they show them about how to grow their business, how to do different things with the system, how to create their first campaigns with Facebook ads. Very simple things in general, but they are things that most users don't know how to do. And showing them, winning their trust, showing them, educating them things without asking anything in return. It's easy to sell them to get inside the builder, test it out, subscribe, or purchase a really cool deal that they can get only right at this moment. And that really helps in the conversion, because after they sign up, they'll just not be wondering, what should I be doing right now? They'll already know what they can do. They already know about the system. They already saw in the video that you can build a funnel. They already saw that you can build a online store. They saw that you can do one-click upsells, and they've seen how you've done it. So they can try it themselves. They can build things. They can connect their domain. They can take advantage of the videos that you provided to them, and they can look them up later on and get back to you again. They can ask a question in the live chat. These are keys. If you don't have those things, if you're just all alone in a system that you have no idea about, well, you will not convert. So have those things for them, and that will result in great conversions. In some cases over 10%, which it might not sound very much, but actually it is a lot. If you manage to do more than 10%, or even close to 10%, is a great conversion rate for converting trials into paid customers. And it's a very, you actually have that conversion rate in your management panel of your white label, so you can see how many people created projects, how many of them converted. You have conversion rates there. We also track MRR and all these things for you as well in your dashboard of your management panel. But yeah, these are the basics about do it yourself. In the other videos, we'll be going through the email campaigns, to the acquisition type of funnels, different types of campaigns that you can be doing, obviously different strategies, the webinars, the educational videos. All these cool things will be going in the other videos. And yeah, pretty long video, but I think the basics have to be very well explained in order to be able to continue and grow a really big business for yourself. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed, and see you in the next